Good afternoon. Have you ever wondered how to ace tricky food web questions in biology exams? Let's unravel the secret behind feeding relationships in ecosystems. By the end of this video, or the video I'm just about to present, you will definitely approach food web questions, understand energy flow, and effectively analyze ecological interactions, like a top scoring student. Whether you have struggled with ecology topics before or just wanted to refine your exam skill, this session will equip you with the tools and insights to excel in food web analysis backed by an expert guidance. Welcome to 2005 Data Question. After an ecological study of feeding relationships, students constructed the food web below. So we have the range bands, we have band J, band K, band L, band M, band N. Small fish, zooplankton, algae, mussels, green plants, snails, as the animals in this food web. What you'll be required to do is you'll be required to name the process through which energy from the sun is incorporated in the food web, state the model of feeding of birds in the food web, name the two ecosystems in which the organisms in the food web live. Okay. From the information in the food web, you are supposed to construct a food chain with the range band as quaternary consumer. Then, what would happen to the organisms in the food web in band A if band N migrated? F, not all the energy from one trophic level is available to the next level, explain. And then two organisms which play a role in the ecosystem are not included in the food web. Name them. State role played by the organism named in G1 above. H, state 3 human activities that would affect the ecosystem and explain how the activities in H above would affect the ecosystem. The answers. Name the process through which energy from the sun is incorporated in the food web. The answer is photosynthesis. State the mode of feeding of the birds in the food web. The answer is carnivorous. Name 2 ecosystems in which the organisms in the food web live. Aquatic or terrestrial. In aquatic, you can accept marine but reject fresh water. From the information in the food web, construct a food chain with the range band as quaternary consumer. So there we have the algae. We start with the algae, zooplankton, small fish, bird J, and large band. So algae is the primary consumer. Zooplankton is the secondary consumer. No, I beg your pardon, guys. Algae is the producer. Zooplankton is the primary consumer. Large fish is the secondary consumer. Bird J is the tertiary consumer, and therefore large bird is the quaternary consumer. Remember, we always start with producers. What would happen to the organism in the food web if bird N migrated? Here, because the bird M relies on snails, more snails for bird M. Because bird N feeds on snails, so there will be more food in terms of snail for bird M. Hence, increase in population of bird M. Green plants reduce. The green plants will reduce because the snails will increase in population as they are eaten by more snails. Population of birds may remain constant or decrease or increase. You mark any 3 of those. Not all the energy from one trophic level is available to the next level. Explain. I'll briefly first just mention the key things you mentioned. As a student, you just say energy is lost through the respiration, ingestion, excretion. Heat. For respiration, you accept defecation, urination, or any correctly put excretory product. So now, I want to expound on those points given above. Not all the energy from one trophic level in a food chain is available to the next level. We explain. In an ecological food chain, energy transfers from one trophic level to the next, but not all the energy is passed on. This is due to several key factors. Factor number 1 is energy loss as heat. A significant portion of the energy is lost as heat during metabolic processes. Organisms use energy for movement, growth, reproduction, and other vital functions. In each of these processes, some energy is converted to heat and dissipated into the environment. Number 2, incomplete digestion. Not all parts of the food consumed are digested and absorbed. For example, in plants, indigestive materials like cellulose may pass through the digestive system of herbivores and are not used for energy. Number 4, energy used for maintenance. Organisms use energy for maintaining their own bodily functions, such as maintaining body temperature, cellular repair, and other maintenance activities. This energy is not available for growth or reproduction, which affects the amount of energy available to the next trophic level. Finally, number 5, respiration. Organisms respire, releasing energy from their food in the form of ATP, or adenosine triphosphate. This process converts portion of the food energy into usable energy for the organism, but also results in the release of energy as heat. Because of these losses, only a fraction of the energy from one trophic level is transferred to the next. Typically, only about 10% of the energy is passed on from one trophic level to the next, a concept known as the 10% rule or trophic pyramid efficiency. This is why food chains usually have a limited number of trophic levels. Let's continue to G, because what we were doing there, we were expounding on F. So G, state 3 human activities that would affect the ecosystem: bacteria and fungi. If specific names of bacteria and fungi are mentioned, we should check whether they are the right bacteria or the right fungi, so we have to consult. Explain how the activities in H above would affect the ecosystem. There would be decomposition. Accept rhizobus alone, reject molds up there. Okay? State 3 human activities that would affect the ecosystem. So I have several activities there which you choose only 3. We have pollution, farming, fishing, mining, cutting of vegetation, which is normally called deforestation, drainage of water, poaching or hunting or trapping birds, introduction of new species, accept irrigation for drainage, any correctly named activity of pollution for pollution. Explain how the activities in the above would affect the ecosystem. Pollutants would kill the organism. Foaming causes eutrophication or kills organisms or reduces number of organisms. Introduction of new species leads to competition. Hunting, trapping of birds or poaching reduces population of organisms. Deforestation causes soil erosion. Nesting and patching sites for birds are destroyed. Drainage kills organisms. reducing the number of organisms. Fishing reduces the number of fish. Mining kills organisms because dust settles on leaves, reducing photosynthesis. Destruction of food resources. Respiratory system of animals is also affected by mining. If activities cause same effect, mark once. Except sewage causes eutrophication. Burning forest fires for deforestation, you accept. So, in summary, guys, may I acknowledge all the people who made me come up with this video, and I hope the video will be of benefit to everybody interested in ecology, both in higher levels and lower levels, or anybody with an interest in ecology out there. We end that data question response. I hope it will assist people in all future questions on food webs, because generally the questions revolve around the same ideas which are asked in this video. So, goodbye, and watch the video always to the end to benefit from the beginning to the end. So, I'm grateful to those people who are watching these educational videos. I cannot take it for granted. I'm also grateful to those who have subscribed to this channel, and I hope more will subscribe. For those ones who might have unsubscribed, please come back. Give your comments so that I can improve on these videos. On these videos. I'm calling them videos. Otherwise, hit that notification bell for future content like this. Goodbye and see you next time.